Go ahead.
Our mission, Helping Parents Heal, is a nonprofit organization dedicated to assisting parents whose children have passed. Through support and resources offered, we aspire to help individuals become shining light parents, meaning a shift from a state of emotional heaviness to one of hopefulness and greater peace of mind. Helping Parents Heal goes a step beyond other groups by allowing the open discussion of spiritual experiences and afterlife evidence in a non dogmatic way. Helping Parents Heal affiliate groups welcome everyone, regardless of religious or non religious background, and encourage open dialogue. Attendance at this meeting is voluntary. We hope that participants will learn from and share with each other. Discussions here are confidential and not designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Zoom meetings run by leadership are not confidential. These meetings typically feature guest presenters and are posted on YouTube so that affiliate members worldwide can watch and benefit. Neither type of Helping Parents Heal meeting is designed to replace traditional therapy or spiritual counseling. Helping Parents Heal offers a wide variety of speakers, allowing parents to learn about many possible ways to heal. This includes presenters covering progressive topics such as afterlife evidence and connecting with our children who've passed. The views expressed by our guest speakers may or may not reflect the opinions of Helping Parents Heal leaders and members, so we ask that you take from their presentations whatever may benefit you personally. Welcome, everyone. We're so glad you're here this evening, and thank you, Lindsey, for being here.
Yes, thank you, Lindsay, for being here. And I am so grateful to be a part of this meditation. And I also just want to say that last night's meeting with Beth and Mike Pasakarnas was amazing. And the similarity between that meeting and with Lindsay herself is that their son, Wolf, whose given name is Michael, passed of a lightning strike. Lindsay did not pass of a lightning strike, but she had an incredible near-death experience from the lightning strike. So
Yes.
it kind of led to all of her mediumship abilities and different things. But I'm going to go ahead and read her very short bio. She is now an affiliate leader of Helping Parents Heal, and she'll be doing these guided meditations once a month, which we're just so grateful for. Lindsay's bright-eyed, compassionate son, Orion, excuse me, I pronounced that like in French. I had a dog named Orion in France, so I have a very hard time pronouncing this correctly, who passed at 27 years, accomplished much in his short life. He was an occupational therapist, EMS, registered Maine guide, and search and rescue volunteer. He made his transition the evening of 12/19/22. He took himself off his medication and passed of accidental hypothermia. Lindsay reached out to Helping Parents Heal and soon found that she was not alone in her suffering. Through daily journaling, Orion and Lindsay speak, which helps them through the shock of the physical separation towards healing transition. Lindsay gratefully leads nightly guided healing meditation every fourth Tuesday of the month for Helping Parents Heal. She owns a wellness center in New Jersey Healing Center, and she has written a best-selling book about her near-death experience, which is called A Trillion Particles of Light. I'm going to go ahead and put the link for her Facebook group in the chat box so that you all can join if you'd like to. And without further ado, please join me and Irene in welcoming beautiful Lindsey Sass. Welcome, Lindsay.
Thank you very much, Elizabeth. Thank you, Irene. And thank you, everybody, for being yourself and coming on. Okay, so it's about simple meditation this evening. I'm very grateful to be able to do this while the sun is setting here in New Jersey. It's a beautiful evening. The heat has broken. And yes, so how many of you, if you could raise your hand, meditate? So I can get a feel. Okay, okay. Mostly all of you. Okay, that's wonderful. So you probably all know about chakras, and you know about the wind channels. The wind channel is the breath in the body. It's called wind channels. There are many, many wind channels, and there's one central wind channel, which is vital for health and to energize us. And it runs up and down the front of the spine, all the way from the coccyx bone all the way up to the top of the head, to the Sushumna, to the crown chakra. So we're going to focus here on the wind channel meditation, which can help you heal from emotional problems, but also from physical problems. And daily meditation will release antibodies. There have been studies that have been done with people who have had the flu, people who have not had the flu, and people who've had the flu who meditate 3 times a day heal faster because antibodies are being released. It also releases serotonin, melatonin, which helps us sleep. And we need that as we age. So nighttime meditation is really important because for a better night's sleep. These are happy hormones to lift depression. So when a person meditates daily, these hormones are releasing and a person is much more calmer. I've seen my students, they're calmer. They notice it when there's something, a crisis that happens. They notice that they've remained calm, which is something new for them. So I believe in meditation 100%. I've been meditating since 1983. I used to work in the trade towers. It was very stressful there. And I left Wall Street to become a massage therapist. So here we go. So the most powerful chakra is what chakra? The second chakra, which is where the prostate gland, the eggs, this is where life is created. So we will imagine a triangular fire, and the location of the second chakra is back by the spine. The location of the crown chakra is in the top part of the brain, in the back part of the brain. And some people actually experience bliss when they focus on meditating, but we have to be very balanced, right, with our breath through the central channel, staying grounded and breathing up and down the central channel and connecting. We will connect to the crown chakra. As some of you probably know, if you focus on just the higher chakras, you can start to feel too lightheaded. It's very important to be grounded in meditation so that we can function here on the earth plane and be in the mundane world. Okay. All right, away we go. Wonderful. So allow yourself to sit in meditation equipoise. It's very important for your spine to be straight. Now, laying down is fine, but you want to try not to fall asleep. That's the only issue with lying down. And in your bed, that's the place where we usually sleep. So if you're going to lay down, you should be on the floor. Sit is with your head down a little bit so that the spine, you can move the energy in your cervical spine, not with your head back like this. You're cutting off your throat chakra if your head is tilted back and your chin goes up. Okay. You can meditate with your eyes closed, or you can stare down at one spot. If you find that your thoughts are continuing and you can't get the racing mind to stop, that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't mean you can't meditate. You might decide, I suggest to open your eyes slightly and look down to quiet your thoughts. Okay. And you can start your meditation like that, or you can start your meditation with your eyes closed. Now, some people, when their eyes are closed, they start to become dreamy and everything feels a little foggy or sleepy. Then open your eyes slightly if that happens. Okay, so we're going to imagine a beautiful, beautiful lotus flower on top of your head. Where does a lotus flower originate from? From the mucky, swampy water. And it has one stem that reaches and reaches and reaches for the light. And this beautiful lily pad opens up, has a beautiful fragrance. And so that's the wind channel, the long stem. On top of your head is this lotus flower. And within each petal, there is a clairvoyant eye. Okay, now you can imagine if you want to, we're going to get to the lower chakras. You can imagine if you want to, a deity or a saint. Some people like to imagine Jesus, whoever you want to imagine, or an angel, sitting on top of the lotus flowers, and you're receiving blessings from whoever it is. And do some long, slow, deep breathing. Check your diaphragm. Notice where your breathing is originating from. From your belly, from your abdomen. It should expand first, not your chest. Okay, so if we breathe shallowly in our chest, the heart races, cortisol levels go up. Panic can happen in depression. So we can really easily get rid of depression by deep belly breathing. That's how babies breathe. Deep belly breathing. That lotus flower is upon the top of your head. Yeah, very good. And there is this beautiful being that is blessing you. It can be any great being. And every time you breathe in light from the lotus flower all the way down the central channel to your second chakra, to this triangular fire that is at the base of your spine, back by your spine. And every time you breathe out, you say a gentle ah sound. Almost make the sound of ah instead of a whisper, because the ah will release any thoughts or emotions. So when you make the sound, you're releasing any negative thoughts. Ah, this is an ancient Sanskrit mantra, which means love and ultimate truth. Ah. And as you breathe in, you say to yourself quietly, Om. Everybody knows Om. It's the great primordial sound, the original sound from which the universe was created. As you breathe in and a gentle ah. The ah can come out of any part of your body. Good. Wherever you might need some tension released, breathe out the ah. Through your shoulders, out of your shoulders. Long, slow, deep breathing. The light from the lotus flower comes pouring in every single time you breathe in, all the way down to your second chakra, to the triangular fire. And every time you breathe in, that fire gets hotter and hotter, not bigger, but hotter. So we're burning off any blocks, any fears with that fire. And then you breathe out, letting it go, letting go of the day, letting go of wanting things to be different than they are right now. Letting go of the things you have to do tonight, tomorrow. Letting go of regrets. The breath brings you into the moment, and so does your mantra of Om as you breathe in and Ah as you breathe out. You're following the stem of the lily pad running up your spine to the lotus flower. The stem originates from your root chakra, and this triangular fire covers actually all three lower chakras, the root, the second, and the third. Let it all go as you breathe out. Eventually, you begin to feel a deep inner peace. That's really what you are made of, is peace and love and compassion. You're not your negative thoughts. You're not your emotions. You're just really love. Keep the breathing going, long, slow breathing. And yawning is good. It's a release. If anybody feels any pressure in their head, bring your awareness back down to the second chakra. If there might be too much energy in your head. So then you breathe down into the second chakra and focus just on the second chakra. Some people get a slight headache from too much energy. It's a lot of energy there in that third eye. Everything is fine. People say, just be in the moment. Well, by the time we figure out how to be in the moment, or we think of the moment is gone. So what is the moment? The moment is the breath. Continual quiet, Om as you breathe in and Ah as you breathe out. Now, eventually, as you begin to feel the energy shifting inside, you may feel like breathing out this vibration of love. As you say, imagine many beautiful rays of light, of love, and we're sending it out to each other here. Keep dropping inward. Happiness resides inside. Now, if thoughts continue, this is also a good sign that eventually your thoughts will clear out. Going back to the breath and the mantra. Just become the witness of your thoughts. You might ask yourself, what comes first, your emotions or your thoughts? What creates what? And you are neither one. The intention tonight is to release the melatonin for a good night's sleep. Dopamine to relax. Serotonin to feel happy inside. The heart releases hormones. The thyroid releases hormones. The pancreas releases hormones. The prostate and the ovaries. Going inward, going inward. Follow your breath. The point of the triangle is very, very pointy and goes up towards your heart and softens your heart chakra. We want to take down the protection of the heart and be open so we can experience a lot of love. If there's an ache or pain in the back, breathe into that area. There are micro channels from the central channel of wind, of breath. Imagine the breath going through those channels to a specific area, and you can clear out the pain. Okay, relax the forehead, let it go. Okay, we're going to focus on breathing out on the next exhalation. Many rays of beautiful sparkly light out of your forehead to open up your clairvoyant abilities. Each exhalation, imagine beautiful, sparkly rays of light coming out of your forehead. And that beautiful, beautiful, blessed being is sitting upon the lotus flower, healing. Okay, the next chakra is the throat chakra. It's another master gland. We're going to breathe into the throat chakra now with Om and say a gentle ah, breathing out many rays of light out of the throat chakra. Ah. Relaxing the inside of your throat. And you can imagine a ball of energy spinning in your thyroid gland to bring it health and vitality. Relaxing the sides of your neck, the back of your neck. You're all doing very good, very, very good. I can feel the relaxation in the group. It's wonderful. We're going to drop into the torso. The entire torso is your heart chakra. Between your breasts, drop into the beating, unconditional beating of your heart that gives you this beautiful grace to be alive. And we're going to breathe out many rays of incredible, beautiful light out of your heart chakra. Let go of all the heartache with a gentle sound of ah. Let go of the sadness with ah, let it go. Your angel on the other side wants you to be happy. Oh, God. You some more exercising, also breathing, opening the heart chakra. With a gentle ah, let it go, let it go. The next exhalation, once again, we're going to send beautiful light and love to each other here. Beautiful light and love to each other. Everything is fine. We feel this when we meditate. It's about coming home. We come home again. You can feel heaven in your heart. You can experience heaven here too. And we're going to bring your the next breath into that triangular fire. This will really help to relax you even more deeply. It's back by your spine. Yeah. Your body knows what you need when you meditate. You might feel a little more sleepy because that's what you need. Focusing on your lower back, feeling really solid, very stable. The mantra is, I am home. I have arrived. In the here and the now, I am solid. I am free. You can repeat it. I'll say it a few times. I am home. I have arrived. In the here and the now, I am solid. I am free. I am home. I have arrived. I am solid. I am free. It's as simple as saying, I am home. I am home. I am home. Good. Good. Very good. I feel a lot of stillness in the group. Just go into the stillness and we'll be quiet for a while in meditation. Just to breathe in. Now bring your awareness to your feet and to the floor underneath your feet, please. And imagine roots coming out of your feet, going down through the floor, basement, into the rich, generous, grateful soil of the earth. She gives us so much. She's very, very generous without asking for anything back in return. Just go down and connect with the great Mother Earth, with the earth energy. I am home. I am solid. I am free in the here and the now. Good. Now for a good night, deep sleep, we'll bring our awareness to the pineal and pituitary gland behind the eyes, in the center of the brain. And imagine a beautiful ball of energy spinning there for that chakra. We're releasing deep, wonderful patterns of sleep with melatonin releasing. I am home. I have arrived. The here and the now. I am solid. I am free. Beautiful. Very beautiful. So let it go with the breath. Let it, everything, all yourself grasping. Breathe, let it go. Just breathe it out with ah. Let go of wanting things to be different than they are. It's a wonderful group here tonight. Very peaceful. Really beautiful. You can continue to meditate if you like at your own pace, or you can come back when I sound the bell. Just keep saying to yourself, I am home. It's as simple as that. I am home. We're just going to thank the earth for everything that she has brought us. Your food, your shelter, your clothing, your money. She appreciates gratitude. Abundance comes back 2,000-fold. Thank you, everybody, for coming on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. That was wonderful. And um, let's see, Liz is saying the ah really helped me with the meditation. I never used that before. If anyone would also like to write in the chat box, and I'm so glad, Liz, but anything else that happened during the meditation, maybe you were able to see your kids or other loved ones who have transitioned. We could certainly have you unmute and talk about it if you'd like to, or just in the chat box, whichever you would like is fine. So Lorraine is saying, beautiful. I felt the power of the group and felt our children so special. Love
Yes.
meditations, fantastic, Heather is saying. And it's true that it's so much easier to meditate in a group. And it feels so good too, because I know that I was sending healing energy to everyone. I'm sure everyone was sending it to us as well, to you, to me, and everyone else. Eva saying, this was so wonderful. It just provided me with much needed peace. Thank you. And Dawn is saying, when we sent love to each other, my tears started and I felt so much love. So that's beautiful. Um, so, Lindsay, do you have any thoughts about this evening's meditation? Or
There
again,
is a there's a symbol. It's a Sanskrit symbol. My daughter Megan came to me a visitation dream and said, I am home.
oh, that's beautiful.
If I can show the symbol, bear
Yes,
with me.
I'd love to see it.
It's
And
okay.
while you're doing it, Renette is saying, I felt my son's Barrett spirit my son Barrett's spirit holding my whole body. Feel free, feel so free and felt everyone's love and peace. Um, and then my daughter Megan came to me in a visitation dream and said, I am home. And let's see, Jim is saying, thank you, my first meditation. Susan is saying, I really felt light and saw colors and sparkles. I always feel and see my son, Kevin. Elena is saying, it was amazing. I felt my grandmother with me, and I know I was near my son because I felt his hug, which is beautiful. I just want to go back to the person who wrote about Barrett very quickly. So this is Renette. Barrett is my son Morgan's godson. So it's a very rare name and it's so meaningful to see it here right now. Thank you for sharing that with us. Um, I'm sure there's so many synchronicities that happen during these meditations. So can you show us the symbol then, Lindsay? Oh, beautiful.
So
So,
maybe if you want, we can put this up somehow. I um I had terrible insomnia after the lightning strike. It was one of the symptoms. But this is a universal symbol in Sanskrit. And I have it by my bedside. And when I have trouble sleeping, I sit up and I stare. I just stare at this and it quiets my thoughts. So I meditated with this for a solid 2 years. I did not want to go on antidepressants or sleep medication. I worked at this. So that's Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I would love for you to send us a picture of that, and I could put it as a background here and then make sure that we're able to see the symbol. That would be wonderful so that we can have it during meditation. Also, I think that it's also important. I love this type of meditation, but I wasn't able to sit still in the beginning. So I did moving meditation, which was hiking to the top of every mountain around here. And I would, as I put my right foot down, I'd say sacred. As I put my left foot down, I'd say grateful. And I felt like my son and my daughter were hiking with me the whole way. So
Oh,
it doesn't have to be still, although this is something that's really wonderful. And now I can do the meditation sitting still, but it could even be vacuuming that you
yes.
could be doing a moving meditation. So if you ever feel that it's just too difficult to calm that monkey mind, although this is a wonderful technique to do so, you can also have wonderful healing through moving meditation as well. And Lindsay, is there anything else? Let's see. Carol is saying, thank you. It was very peaceful. My daughter was with me. Beautiful. That's so wonderful. Thank you, Carol. Anything else that you'd like to tell us? Lindsay, we'll have this up and available with no commercials to allow people to go back through it if they'd like to on our YouTube channel. So if you'd like to do this again, please do. Lindsay will be back next month, next Tuesday, of the fourth Tuesday of the month as well. And we always love to have everyone be able to unmute. And oh, and by the way, I just have to tell you, Irene disappeared because she has a terrible thunderstorm in Hilton Head and she got kicked off. They lost all Wi-Fi. So just wanted to let you know, Lindsay, she felt terrible that she wasn't able to get back on, and anyone else who saw that she was
Oh,
on in the beginning.
just be safe. Be safe.
Yes, exactly. It's all of this lightning. Again, we had lightning during the presentation last night as well, and Wolf passed by a strike of lightning as well. Um, Thank you all for being here. Go ahead and unmute and say thank you to
Thank
Lindsay if you'd like.
you.
Thank you,
Lindsay.
everyone.
Thank you
Thank you,
so much,
Lindsay.
Liz.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
Thank you,
Lindsay.
So
Lindsay.
much.
everyone.
Thank
Everyone.
you.
Thank you.
Nice
Yes.
to
Have a
see you.
wonderful evening. It's so wonderful to be with all of you. And this was a great meditation. Thank you, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Thank
Good
And
you,
night.
everyone. Big
Thank
hugs.
you.
Yeah.
here.
Big
Big
hugs.
hugs to you too.
Bye,
Bye